Welcome back to Auto Garage. Today we're taking a journey back in time to explore a true symbol of American luxury and prestige, the 1985 Cadillac Escalade. Now, technically speaking, the Escalade name didn't debut until the late 1990s, but for the sake of this retro-inspired vision, we're imagining what a 1985 Cadillac Escalade would have been if Cadillac had brought its luxury SUV idea to life back then. A vehicle born from classic 80s design language, wrapped in chrome, comfort, and Cadillac confidence, the kind of car that would have turned heads at every corner with its massive presence and elegant personality. The first thing you'd notice about this imagined 1985 Cadillac Escalade is its bold, imposing front design. The face of the vehicle proudly carries Cadillac's signature large chrome grille, wide and upright, with the crest emblem shining at the center like a piece of fine jewelry. The rectangular headlamps are pure 1980s, simple, squared off, and encased in polished chrome frames that give off that timeless Cadillac vibe. Below, the chrome bumper stretches across the front, with integrated amber indicators and polished guards, adding to its powerful presence. The hood is long, flat, and slightly elevated toward the center, making the SUV look regal and dominant, ready to glide through the streets like a luxury battleship. Moving along to the side profile, this classic Escalade carries the grand, boxy proportions of 80s American SUVs, a long, squared body with sharp edges and clean lines that give it an aura of sophistication and strength. The wide chrome trim running along the sides adds a touch of luxury, while the body-colored door handles and side mirrors keep it elegant. Large, white-wall tires mounted on polished chrome wheels give it that authentic Cadillac touch, blending smoothness with prestige. The high roofline and large glass windows offer not just a sense of openness but also enhance its classic limousine-like silhouette. Every detail of the side view whispers premium craftsmanship, a car that was built not for speed, but for status and comfort. At the back, the 1985 Cadillac Escalade continues its bold styling. The tailgate is wide and box-shaped, framed with chrome and bearing the Cadillac emblem in full pride. The taillights are tall and rectangular, blending seamlessly with the rear design. The chrome rear bumper is thick and solid, hinting at the durability underneath all that elegance. A subtle rear spoiler and dual exhaust outlets complete the look, giving it a touch of sportiness. It's the kind of rear design that looks equally majestic parked in front of a mansion or rolling down a city boulevard, a true mark of 80s American luxury. Stepping inside, the interior of this 1985 Cadillac Escalade is pure opulence, drenched in comfort and detail that only Cadillac could deliver in that era. The seats are plush, wide, and wrapped in soft leather with deep cushioning, offering that signature floating feeling Cadillac was famous for. The dashboard is a work of art from the 80s, analog gauges with chrome rings, wood grain inserts stretching across, and a large steering wheel with the Cadillac crest proudly displayed at its center. The air conditioning vents, radio knobs, and even the gear selector all feature chrome or metallic finishes, giving the cabin a true sense of class. The sound system, a high-end feature for its time, delivers warm, rich tones that make every drive feel like a private concert. The cabin also offers enough space to seat 5 to 7 passengers comfortably, with excellent legroom and thick carpeting underfoot, creating a sense of calm and richness that few SUVs could match back then. Under the hood, this 1985 Cadillac Escalade would likely have carried a big V8 engine. Perhaps a 5.7-liter or even a 6.0-liter power plant, tuned for smooth, effortless performance rather than raw speed. The engine would produce around 200 to 250 horsepower, which for the 80s was more than enough to move this heavy luxury machine with grace. The ride would be soft, cushioned by Cadillac's advanced suspension setup designed to isolate passengers from bumps and road noise. Acceleration would be smooth and relaxed, the kind of power delivery that makes long drives feel effortless. The automatic transmission, most likely a 4-speed, would shift gently and predictably, maintaining that signature Cadillac calmness on the road. In terms of pricing, if this 1985 Escalade had existed, it would have been a true luxury SUV, a premium vehicle priced well above most competitors, perhaps starting around $35,000 to $40,000 at that time, which would have been a serious investment in the mid-80s. But for what it offered, prestige, comfort, craftsmanship, and Cadillac status, it would have been worth every dollar for the customers who wanted nothing but the best. If you're thinking about the 1985 Cadillac Escalade from a modern perspective, it's a reminder of what luxury once stood for: smoothness over speed, comfort over complexity, and design over digitalization. My suggestion, if such a classic could be restored or reimagined today, would be to maintain its vintage charm but modernize its performance with a cleaner, more efficient powertrain, perhaps even a hybrid or electric setup that keeps the spirit alive while adapting to the future. The 1985 Cadillac Escalade, even as a concept from imagination, stands as a beautiful reflection of Cadillac's golden era, an age when chrome ruled the streets, when size meant prestige, and when driving was more about elegance than aggression. It represents a timeless piece of American automotive culture, where every detail was crafted to make the driver feel important, comfortable, and in control. That wraps up today's review of this imagined 1985 Cadillac Escalade. It's always fascinating to look back and imagine how luxury would have looked if Cadillac had introduced this SUV earlier in history. If you enjoyed this trip through automotive imagination and vintage style, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Auto Garage, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of classic and future cars. Thanks for watching, and until next time, drive with passion and style.